COVID-19 can be characterized as a pandemic.
For the first time, the World Health Organization declaring the outbreak of COVID-19 a global pandemic. There have now been more than 120,000 coronavirus cases worldwide and more than 4,300 deaths.
We're deeply concerned both by the alarming levels of spread and severity and by the alarming levels of inaction.
The UN agency has not declared a pandemic since 2009 over a strain of H1N1 influenza. The designation is largely symbolic, defined by the WHO as a worldwide spread of a new disease. The agency's director general says that this is the first pandemic, though, that can be controlled.
Pandemic is not a word to use lightly or carelessly. It's a word that, if misused, can cause unreasonable fear.
Efforts to contain the outbreak stepping up across Europe. Police in Rome checking to make sure those moving through the city left their homes for work or emergencies. Otherwise, Italy's more than 60 million people are asked to stay at home during day 2 of a nationwide lockdown. With more than 10,000 cases and the death toll topping 600, Italy is the hardest hit country outside China.
Buongiorno a tutti.
And now the Italian prime minister is warning more restrictions may be on the way beyond the current ban on all non-essential travel, public gatherings, and school closures through to April 3rd. The Vatican St. Peter's Square is closed to visitors, the Pope making his address via video. Also out of Europe, a startling warning from Germany's chancellor, who says up to 70% of the German population is likely to become infected with coronavirus if the situation remains unchanged. In Iran, people are being urged to stay at home after the reported death toll rose to more than 350. South Korea reporting a jump in new coronavirus cases of more than 240 Wednesday, bringing the total in Asia's worst-hit outbreak outside of mainland China to roughly 7,800. And in China, as the spread appears to slow, Beijing is ordering travelers arriving from all other countries into a 14-day quarantine as the country reports an increase in imported cases.